Hello lifestylers, Lushawn. If you've just found my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for joining me here on Lushawn's Lifestyle. I truly do appreciate it. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. You've probably been coming back and just keep forgetting. I understand. Just click it and click the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my videos that I upload. So today's video is paycheck numero uno, that I need to allocate the funds for this month of February, first paycheck. So if you're interested, keep watching. Okay, so as per usual, I'm in my Erin Condren Deluxe monthly planner for the new year. Loving it. This is the cover. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. And my budget kit that I'm using for this month is from Uniquely Lushawn. You can find her out on Etsy or Instagram. I'll also have her linked below for convenience. I'm not sure. She had given me a discount code. I'm not sure if it's still in effect. You can try it. But it was Lushawn 15. Just, yeah, my name, Lushawn 15. So give it a try, see what happens. You never know. I'm not sure. But anywho, let's go ahead and get into the numerals. All right, so paycheck number one, and let me look back. I just want to make sure that I'm doing this kind of my formatting the same. I don't want it to look wonky. Right, okay, so we're gonna do income, when it's due, I'll just put date, expected, actual, and plus slash minus. Okay, bring y'all in. Okay. All right. Next is I will put in main. My income is going to be from my main. That is 131, and expected is 2,980.85. And we won't worry about actual plus or minus because that's what I get. And also leave open miscellaneous just in case something comes through. I'll have space to enter it. I want it to feel welcome and at home. All right, so that's what I'm looking at to budget off of. I'm going to be budgeting off of the 2,980.85. All right, so now we have bills and expenses, and I split those out. So for bills slash expenses, and what I mean by that is I do bills, expenses, then I do my debt, and then I do my variables. So bills and expenses, when it's due, budgeted amount, the actual, and a plus or minus. All right. Normally I'll put in the line, I'll put that afterwards. So first thing we're gonna be doing will be a mortgage transfer. I split, it's not an even split, but it's partial. One out of one check, the other part out of another check. So I just call that my mortgage transfer. And I'm going to, and since this is for this, I'm just gonna put 121, and I'm going to be transferring over 1674. Next is my gym membership, and that is auto. It comes off of a credit card that I paid off, and I just pay it right back when it hits. And that's also due on the 1st, and that's for $23.42. Next is a life insurance one, and this is for my mom. That's an auto, and this is due on the 2nd, and that is for $51. life insurance. 2 is mine with multiple premiums, because I know you're like, it's a lot in there. And that one's due on the 2nd as well, in the amount of $103.89. And it's just 2 different vendors, and that's why it's separate. Then I have tolls, and I pay that on the 3rd for $70 because I don't like the way they do the whole take it out threshold kind of deal, so I do it myself. So I know it comes out exactly when I'm paying it when I want to pay it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add these up. So we're gonna just say total. And my total for bills and expenses is $1,922.31. Okay, so next is my debt minimum payments. And I'm just gonna put that, and then due, and then budgeted, actual, and plus slash minus. So my first debt minimum I have is American Express Gold. That is due on the 4th. And the minimum payment for this month is $139. Next, my next debt is Capital One. Capital One is my current debt snowball item that I'm working on. This is due on the 4th as well. I'm paying $104 as the minimum. The minimum is much less than this, but that's what I started out paying, so I just kept it the same. And next is Synchrony. Synchrony is my rooms to go. And this one is due on the 10th. And I'm currently paying a minimum of $56, which it's less than this, but that's what I'm continuing to pay because that's what I started out when I started this whole debt repayment thing. That's what I was having to pay, but I'm not changing it. I'm just leaving it like it is. All right, so these are all the debt minimums I have for paycheck number 1. So my debt minimums equal $299. Let's go ahead and write total that I have to pay on those. So next is variables. And variables are my cash envelopes, sinking funds, and my debt snowball. So let's go ahead and write those in. So we have cash envelopes. And my cash envelopes for this month, I'm putting, this paycheck will be $280. Then my sinking funds. And I will be coming back with my wrap up of my sinking funds for the month of January because I did have some stuff going on with those. But for this paycheck, I will be putting $150 towards my sinking funds. And then I'll also be coming back with what my sinking funds will look like for February and how I'm allocating the $150. I'll also be coming back with a video for the cash envelopes, how is my stuffing, and what envelopes I'm doing and how my weekly check-in is going with my cash envelopes. And then last is my debt snowball, which this is the money I've dedicated to or committed to paying towards my snowball item, which is Capital One. So for this paycheck, I'm going to put an additional $170 to the $104 that I will be paying on my debt snowball. And I believe my Capital One is down to like $1,300. So I should be done with Capital One probably in about 3, I think April I'll be done with it. So a few more months and that one will be done. And I'll be moving on to the next one. So this is a total of $600 that I'm allocating to my variables. So that leaves remaining a total of $159.54. And basically all of this is going to go towards, I'm sorry, I was out of frame there at the bottom. This is going to go towards my, at least 150 of it is going to go towards, I had one more annual fee that I was having to pay that I had not done any type of budgeting for with sinking funds or anything like that. I'm starting that now for this new year, but this is the last card that I had an annual fee that I had not made arrangements for until I think I did, I want to say back in September or August, because I was getting hit with annual fees here and there from like, you know, my store membership things and stuff like that. So I have it set in what I'm going to be doing to save for it in my sinking funds for this new calendar year. But this was the last one from the old calendar year that I had not done. So I have to cash flow that. So I'm going to do $150 that has to go towards that because it's for my American Express goal. And I think a long time ago when I first started my channel, which has been over a year, wow, I gotta come back with a video. I had always stated, even when I was, you know, setting up my debt repayment and elimination plan, that I will always keep my American Express goal because I do travel and I like the points and the perks and all of that. So I'll always keep that. But I just want to pay it off, you know, so all I'm doing is, you know, using it and paying it off, use it, pay it off. But I'm gonna have to use this to go towards that because the annual fee is $250. But trust me, y'all, I have the perks and tickets that I've been able to get off my reward points and all of that has far exceeded the $250 that I'm paying for the annual. So that's gonna go for that. I know I went all the way around the world and back 3 times to say this. But yeah, and then the $9.54 I'm just gonna put to my miscellaneous fund account, which I call Do What I Want. And that puts me at a zero-based budget for this particular paycheck. So yeah, that is it. In a nutshell, that's what paycheck number 1 is looking like, how I'm going to be allocating these funds for this paycheck. So yeah, if you've lasted this long in this video, you already know you're a lifestyler. And until my next video, hugs and love. Bye.